Hilary Putnam's thought experiment of twin Earth, introduced in Meaning and Reference, and The Meaning of Meaning argues for semantic externalism, which suggests that the meanings of words are not purely psychological. The experiment comprises a planet named Twin Earth that is almost identical to Earth, except that it lacks water and has a liquid called XYZ that is chemically different but visually similar. The denizens of Twin Earth refer to XYZ as water despite it not being H2O. Putnam asserts that when an Earthling and their twin Earth counterparts say water, they have a different reference for the word, as they acquired the term under different causal histories. Thus, the contents of the brain are not enough to determine the reference of terms. There must also be an analysis of the causal history. This thesis leads to the conclusion that meanings just ain't in the head. Tyler Burge later argued that the mental states of Oscar and twin Oscar are different, with Oscar having the concept of H2O and twin Oscar having the concept of XYZ, which Putnam later agreed with. This experiment has inspired many variations and remains a significant contribution to the discussion on semantic externalism. The twin Earth thought experiment has been a topic of debate among philosophers. While some, such as Searle, believe it is sufficient to solve the problem, others feel that variations on the experiment, like those presented by Donald Davidson, can be used to draw similar conclusions. However, objections have been raised by philosophers like Paul Boghossian, who argues that privileged self-knowledge undermines externalism. Additionally, some argue that thought experiments like Twin Earth can be unreliable and engage faulty intuitions, leading to faulty conclusions. John McDowell critiques Putnam for having a latent commitment to a brain-centered view of the mind. Putnam has since shifted his perspective, but this has raised further issues about the distinction between intention and extension. John Dupre has challenged the theory of natural kinds, supported by Putnam's experiment, arguing that it does not align with scientific classification practices. Overall, while the Twin Earth experiment raises thought-provoking questions, it also has its limitations and has faced criticism over the years.